Welcome, everybody.
Episode 20.
Happy New Year, buddy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hope everybody stayed safe last night.
Close enough to being safe. Another recorded Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
I can't wait till next week when they give us some fresh stuff.
Yeah.
Fresh battle royals, or what do they call it? Fresh start.
Yeah.
Just isn't cutting it for me.
That's the second week in a row they did that. Didn't they have another battle? Didn't they have a battle royal last week too?
I don't know.
Memory serves me right.
They've just got so much talent flopping around.
Exactly.
It's just like, come on, cut the roster in half.
Yeah.
You know. We had Dolphin Ziggler start off. Dolphin Ziggler. Did I say Dolphin Ziggler?
I know. I know what you meant.
They might not know. They might not know.
Dolphin and Drew.
That was an okay. I'm wondering if they piped in the "This is awesome" chants, because it wasn't really that awesome.
No, it was not that awesome.
And it sounded.
In the world of PG wrestling, I've been saying this for years. In the world of PG wrestling, stop doing the cage matches.
I wrote in my notes.
Stop doing cage matches.
I'm like, I wrote that down. You can't have cages like that on TV because
you can't have blood. So why have cage matches?
What's the point of having a cage?
Exactly.
And one thing that I don't like about these new cage rules, you can pin them in the middle of a cage. When I was a kid, you had to crawl over that son of a bitch to win.
Yeah, you had to.
Why can't they do that?
Escape. What's
the difference between a cage match and getting pinned in a regular match? Just a fence you can bounce your opponent off of.
Exactly.
But what's the point of bouncing them off if you're not going to bust them and get some juice, you know?
Exactly.
I don't get it.
So my recommendation is stop doing cage matches.
Save it for the special pay-per-views, Hell in a Cell, or just make it special. Right?
Exactly.
A cage match at WrestleMania? Wow, we haven't had a cage match in such a long time. Awesome. No, we can't say that because we get them on Raw.
Yeah, exactly.
They're bland. So yeah, Drew won that.
I think they're trying to build Drew up. So they're just having Dolph be like a fodder to him. So
yeah, I'm thinking maybe Braun will get the belt, and then we might have a Drew Braun feud for a couple weeks or months or however. Because who else is there in heavyweight land? Braun, Drew. I think they're trying to push Seth into there because he mentioned
Lesnar. Look at that and a couple of segments.
Yeah. So Triple H and Shane showed up. Nothing special there. You know, they're showing their face every week now, and it's like we're supposed to pop for that.
The only thing that I liked was the extra attitude Rollins showed last night.
Yeah.
That was old school Seth Rollins.
I think it's a little too late for me, I think.
I know, but
he's just to me he's just too nasally and whiny on the mic.
Every interview the last couple of weeks he keeps mentioning Lesnar though.
Yeah, we'll see how far that goes. They'll drop the ball. Apollo Crews won a Fresh Start Battle Royal. With Fresh Start it sounds like a name of like baby wipe or something.
Exactly.
Right? I don't get it. Just call it a Battle Royal. And then we got Apollo going over in that to wrestle Ambrose.
Then he jobs to Ambrose. So it's not really a fresh start.
No. If they wanted to make that a legit fresh start, have Apollo go over, win a championship, take it off Ambrose for a couple weeks or whatever, you know? Shake it up.
Exactly.
What's the point of putting him against wrestling twice in one night just to lose?
Yeah.
Dumb. We had Elias come out at the end of that battle royal and confront Corbin.
I like Elias.
I don't mind Corbin. You know, that thing, he slides out of the ring around the ring post and comes back in. I love that. I don't know why. To me, it's just so smooth.
Elias' personality, he's
a very confident, arrogant face, which is awesome.
I'm happy that they turned him face because nobody was booing him when he was a heel. Nobody was booing him when he was a heel.
That's just, you know, but we don't even need that. You know, you don't need to switch gears from first to reverse just because the fans are cheering a heel. Just keep up the same momentum then, right? Don't have them, turn babyface just to go against a heel. You can have You can mix it up. Just do something different, please. Triple threat, not a triple threat. Triple tag team women's match again. Are you getting sick of seeing those 6 girls together every week?
Yeah.
There's more than 6 girls on the roster, right? I'm pretty sure. Another disgruntled member of the wrestling universe here.
I agree.
And
every week it's Bailey and Sasha against the Riot Squad. I think the last month they had that same match.
That Ruby Riot, is she just it's so hard to look at her. I don't want to call, a woman ugly, but she chopped her hair.
See, my favorite.
She's all known.
I don't know if it's because she's kind of out there. I think my favorite girl on the Riot Squad is that Liv Morgan.
Yeah, she's really tiny though, but she's got a lot of charisma.
Yeah.
She can work.
And she's kind of crazy. I kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind her. I love Sarah Logan. I wish they'd push her or give her a different gimmick instead of a Viking.
Yeah.
I understand
they've never Liv Morgan.
But
she's been on the main roster of the Riot Squad over a year now. Yeah. I think they came out the day after WrestleMania last year, and they've never explained what's the purpose of her blue tongue.
Jolly Ranchers.
She has a blue tongue for no reason.
Blue tongue.
Yeah.
Hey, was it Demolition that had red tongues?
Yeah, I don't remember them ever mentioning that.
Yeah. I don't know. Change it up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it. I think it's kind of...
No, I don't mind it, but they never explained it.
Yeah, when I wrestled, I came out with a sucker or lollipop in my mouth. I'm sure my tongue was red or blue or whatever flavor of the day was. I don't know if that was... we get Braun back next week. He's probably not going to wrestle. He's probably just going to come out and talk smack to Lesnar. Does Lesnar come back next week too?
I think it's got to be sometime soon because the pay-per-view is in a few weeks.
Yeah, we'll probably at least get him hopping around. Cena returns to Raw.
I don't really care about that.
Don't care about that. So SmackDown was recorded.
Yeah.
And we did see a little bit of footage of Becky Lynch talking some smack to Cena. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that tonight.
Yeah, I want to see that. Just Becky Lynch is so over right now. I love it. And then another repeat from the last 3, 4, 6 weeks in a row. We had Natty and Ronda teaming up against Nia Jax and Tamina.
Yeah, very boring match. You knew what was going to happen.
What was the point of that?
I have no idea.
Why? At least have Natty just get sick of Ronda and turn heel. Turn heel on Ronda. Do something.
Or kind of build up to that. You know?
We thought we were going to get that a couple months ago, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. I think they would have if Neidhart wouldn't have passed away.
Yeah,
I think that's where they were going.
Yeah,
but they kind of had to scrap that, which Jim Neidhart went to carrot.
No, you'd be happy.
Exactly.
Whoever's going to put my daughter over and put her in main events.
But Tamina, I don't know why she still has a job. She's so boring. She's not that good of a wrestler. She's just big.
I wish I could say she's horrible on the mic, but she's never had.
No, she's not. She doesn't talk.
She doesn't talk. What is there? Does
they just keep
Vince?
They just keeping her because Vince liked their dad.
Yeah, I think Vince must owe Jimmy Snuka money or something.
I have no idea.
I don't know. What else happened in Raw? We got anything else in Raw? SmackDown tonight.
I don't even know what other than Becky. And like we've said many a times, they're making a huge mistake if Becky and Ronda aren't the main event at Mania.
That has to be. They're doing, the last couple of weeks, it's been women main eventing Raw.
Yeah.
They have to lead up to that right into WrestleMania then, main event. That's the only thing that women or fans are watching is the women's division. That's the only thing that gets us excited.
Exactly.
And it's so day and night difference from 5-10 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah. Like 10 years ago, nobody cared about women's wrestling. It was all.
Yeah, it's because as soon as Trish and Lita were gone, it's like, what do we do now? You had the Divas division that just.
They were terrible.
The
person I like from the Divas era, and she wasn't really a diva, was AJ.
AJ, yeah.
AJ Lee.
Yep. Yeah, she wasn't a diva. She
No.
didn't have to get all sexy and take off her clothes and do panties matches.
Exactly.
She could actually wrestle. She could work. So we just got some real big news. I don't know. I saw it this morning. Cody Rhodes did it, man. Cody goddamn Rhodes. I love you, brother. All Elite Wrestling. They're going to have a show in Florida.
I've always liked Cody.
So hopefully that's the start of some big things. I think it's going to be a full-fledged promotion.
Yes.
So, Young Bucks, Hangman Page. I'm sure they'll get some guys from Ring of Honor, New Japan to come in and just like an all-in.
Omega.
Yeah, anything with Kenny Omega, that's gold right there. We got some local talent coming to Stevens Point.
Yes.
And then 4 months for Frontline.
Frontline Pro Wrestling.
April 6th at the Holiday Inn.
Mark your calendars.
Yep. We don't have any matches or talent lined up yet, but we'll keep you in the loop on that. We've been sharing that on Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, let's see what else. Wow, we went right through Raw.
Well, it's so boring. It's so, but we talk about this every week, but it's just, I don't remember a week that something happened on Raw. We're like, wow, I gotta talk to JJ about this. It's just, it's a habit. It's just.
Yeah, I
don't really get excited about it anymore.
Yeah.
And it's sad because I'm a lifelong wrestling fan, but I don't really, it's just there.
Oh, I wrote in my list here that Bayley finished that match with a flying elbow. That was a textbook elbow. Was that beautiful? Did you see it when they played it in slow motion? It was gorgeous. Yeah. What else? Oh, we had Jinder and the what are they? The Singh Boys or something?
I purposely didn't mention that because Jinder, that's an absolute disgrace that he's even wrestling. I've never been a big Jinder fan. You don't mind him. I still look back on it. I think it's an absolute disgrace that he was a world champion.
I don't know. He was a good heel. And he's got the look. He's got the size, and he had the character to do it.
I know, but he's a mid-carder.
I'll take Jinder over Ambrose any day of the week.
Ooh,
yeah. Ambrose with his dirty gray skinny jeans and
at least Ambrose finisher is believable. It's a DDT. Jinder's finisher is like pretty much a body slam.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Apollo.
I like Apollo.
I don't know why he won the Battle Royal.
To job. Yeah.
Are they going to push him for a rematch next week or something? It was just pick a face to go over against Ambrose. That Battle Royal meant nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially when you've got Kurt Hawkins, one of the last three in there. This is garbage. Cena comes back on next week on Raw, because he's going bald. He's growing his hair out.
Yeah.
God, that guy looks goofy. I thought he was goofy then.
Cena is the Rock 2.0.
No, don't ever compare those two.
No. I'm not talking about like wrestling comparison. I'm talking about like now Cena is into Hollywood. He
thinks he is.
He doesn't really.
He's a horrible actor.
No, he's not a good actor, but he's making. That Bumblebee movie made some money.
Yeah.
Now he's to the point where I don't think
we don't need him.
Yeah, and I don't think his heart is really into wrestling anymore. I think Vince, like I've told you many times, once the ratings start going bad, Vince goes back to that old.
Bring in some old guys.
Goes back to that Cena Orton.
Bring back DX. What else did they used to do? We don't need guys from 15, 20 years ago showing up. Keep it fresh. Fresh start. Fresh start.
Like on SmackDown, and I like both of these people. Don't get me wrong when I say this, but on SmackDown, one of their feuds on SmackDown is Randy Orton against Jeff Hardy. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's not 2001 anymore. Why is there no? Yeah, and then there was a feud between Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio. Yeah. It's like, push newer talent.
That's what they used to do in the old days. You would have a Randy Orton who's a veteran, either trying to put a younger guy over.
Exactly. Or just have him work with Randy Orton. Doesn't even have to go over in the feud. Just have him work with Randy.
Yeah.
Big deal if Jeff Hardy beats him.
Yeah.
Both of them are in their 40s.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't get it. And this McMahon fresh start and everybody, showing up on Raw and SmackDown each week. Nothing's changed. We're getting the same matches every week. Nothing's changed.
No.
They don't even need to come out and tell us they're going to change things. Just change things in the background.
The first thing I would change is go back to how it used to be. People from Raw can go to SmackDown. SmackDown can go to Raw. The split is not working.
If they did it right, it would, because you need to have two shows with all that talent, because you can't have, otherwise they're going to have
the same matches on Raw than they have on SmackDown.
Yes, it's like, oh my God, they're wrestling on SmackDown again? They just wrestled last night. They're going to only push the top 10 players Mondays and Tuesdays, and they're going to sprinkle in a couple other guys.
And I mentioned to a couple of guys that work this. We were talking about wrestling. What I'm hoping, and I'm crossing my fingers and toes, is the reason why, I'm going to date myself, the reason why years and years ago they went to PG is because USA was kind of going towards more kid-friendly shows.
Yeah.
Once SmackDown goes to Fox, I think Fox might go a little risque. I'm not talking about,
Fox is ruthless.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like back in the day, the Attitude Era, but I think when SmackDown goes to Fox and NXT, I think Fox is going to say, hey, go for it. Because I don't think Fox is as conservative as USA.
Yeah. Toe that line a little bit, just like,
exactly.
Whoa, he almost went there,
I'm not saying full-on bra and panties match.
No, we don't. That didn't really do anything for me before anyway.
No, it didn't.
If you were a wrestling fan, that you didn't, it's like, I don't need that.
No, you can watch Jerry Springer to see that.
I can watch Springer or porn if I want to watch that. I'm here to watch wrestling. Just wrestle.
Exactly.
That's all we're asking.
But I would love to see them bring back blood in matches.
Yeah, at least the big matches. At least if there's a steel chair involved or a cage match. Yeah, there's going to be hardware juice sometimes, but I don't see people.
Like the match with Stone Cold and Bret Hart at WrestleMania. and Bret had him in a sharpshooter, and they got that close-up of Austin with blood dripping down. That was iconic.
Yeah.
If Austin wasn't busted open, it wouldn't have been the same.
No,
it would have never been the same.
Sometimes you need color. I was watching some old AWA and I saw the Rockers lose the belts to Bad Company, and Marty Jannetty took a ring post on the outside of the ring. You could see him in the corner blading. He gets in the ring, he's just covered down to his knees in blood. Sometimes you need that, because that helped them lose the belts.
Exactly.
Look legit.
And making the other team look like badasses.
Yep. That put Bad Company over, because that might have been the Rockers' last match, I think, before they. Actually, I think they signed with WWE. Every week I can't say W. I can't say.
We all know what you're talking about, JJ. Actually, at the time it was WWF.
F.
I don't.
Dubba.
And he knows this more than anybody. I cannot stand calling it WWE. It will always be the WWF.
I still call it WWF.
I will always call it the WWF.
See, I just said it. I can say WWF, but I can't say.
I will always call it the WWF.
All right, what else we got? We talked about All Elite coming.
Yeah, we talked about that.
I think that's Jacksonville, Florida. I don't have a date yet. I don't remember the date, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna be making that one.
No.
But hopefully, if it's a traveling show, like
Chicago, Milwaukee.
Like Chicago or Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Green Bay, I could see. That could be cool.
How stupid must Vince feel?
Yeah.
He never thought Cody could make it on his own.
No. That's what happens when you wear the same glasses from the 70s and 80s.
Exactly.
Are we done with talking wrestling? You want to jump into something else?
I think we're done with
There was something we were supposed to mention. Oh yeah, Frontline, because I didn't write it down. Like, oh, let's not forget. Frontline's coming April 6th.
Yep, April 6th.
Holiday Inn. I don't know ticket prices.
I don't think that is...
It's still, it's only like a week old that they just announced it, so we'll be sharing that. So most wrestlers, can we say 95 to 99% in the last 20 to 30 years have theme songs or intro music? And we both love music, we both love wrestling, so I don't know why it took us 20 episodes.
I don't know. This guy came up with it was a brilliant idea, but it was hard.
This might be the hardest one.
Oh,
maybe that's why we didn't do it sooner.
It's not might. It was my hardest.
Yeah. And we're both gonna have. We're not gonna have anything that matches. Maybe 2 or 3.
I know there's gonna be some people out there who are like, "Oh, I can't believe they didn't mention this. I can't believe they." Well, you got like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of songs. You're not gonna mention all of them.
And I've got my list are the songs, especially when I was a kid, that I marked out to or popped.
That's how mine is.
When you heard that boom, it's like you pop, right?
Yeah.
That's probably my list. Should we jump right into it, man?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Top 10 entrance musics.
Music, theme songs.
Theme songs.
All right, why don't you go ahead and give me your number 10?
My number 10 is I love this band, and this guy's entrance was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Back in the day. My number 10.
Rob Van Dam.
Nope.
No.
Is a Sandman.
Oh, I wrote that one down.
Is
Enter Sandman.
watching ECW, and I used to love ECW, like everybody knows. And a couple people would be. Sometimes he was a heel, but a lot of times he was a face, and a lot of times people would be like a couple heels would be beating up the face, and all of a sudden the lights would go black, and then you'd hear and Enter Sandman playing, and the whole crowd would be popping.
It was just an instant. It was like.
Then the crowd, then the lights would go up, and Sandman would be in the middle of the ring, slamming a beer
with a kendo stick.
With a kendo stick, it was awesome. So
and you would pop, you get goosebumps. Awesome. I like that one. That's an honorable mention for me, actually. My number 10, growing up in the 80s. I guess I was a fan, but for me, this music always, as a kid, you're gonna pop because you still think it's real. Hulk Hogan.
See, that's a little higher on my list.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's because the modern day Hogan kind of tarnished his.
Yeah, I know.
His
creepy old
legacy,
now,
I guess. So I put him on there because as a kid, he was one of my favorites, and whenever I heard him. Especially Royal Rumbles, you didn't know who was coming out, and when you heard that, boom, pop machine. All right, give me your number 9.
My number 9 is not by a band, but my number 9, whenever this guy came out, everybody just went berserk. My number 9 is the glass breaking Stone Cold.
Wow, that's really low on your list. I think it's Jim Johnston who used to do all of the music, but Disturbed did a version of that. Black Label Society did a version of that, and actually BLS is probably my favorite version.
I think I just like the original, very first. Yeah, it was just glass breaking sound.
Yeah, when you hear glass breaks, that's awesome. Yeah, I've got it higher. All right, my number 9 is Demolition.
I got that a little higher.
Yeah, that's the kind of. It's like really dark and.
Here comes the axe.
Yeah, that's one of the first songs that actually had lyrics. I want to say. Usually it was just all like instrumental guitar riffs and bass and just boom, 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 boom. So yeah, to have lyrics, Demolition was one of the first ones. I loved it, and actually last week when we said Demolition had the coolest music. That's when we hit the light bulbs and boom, there we go. All right, give me number 8.
My number 8 is my outside of the box for this week. Ready for it?
Yeah.
My number 8 was the first people I ever heard come out to music. My number 8 is Bad Street USA by the Fabulous Freebirds.
Yeah, and those guys, Michael Hayes actually sang that song, didn't they? Yeah. I know.
I was a little kid watching, and they came out to that music. I'm like, that's the first time I've ever heard anybody come out to music. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
I want to say there were earlier, but not a lot. I think Gorgeous George actually came out to the same music as Randy Savage.
Yeah.
But when was Gorgeous George?
Like
60s? 50s? Was it that long? Mm-hmm. No, 50s, 60s. Was it 30s?
I think he might have been earlier than that, but
no, I think Gorgeous George was 60s.
But anyway, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. But yeah, there was music, and I think Sergeant Slaughter had some Marine type. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know what it is. What was that? Your number 8?
Yep.
My number 8 is Triple H. Motorhead, King of Kings.
Wow, is that low?
Yeah. I've never been a huge fan of Triple H, but I always liked his theme songs. He's always had good theme songs, except for when he first debuted and he was the Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
The snob.
The snob. I can't even think what he had then. It was probably just some violins or something sophisticated. But yeah, he hooked up with Motorhead and had a couple different. He had one for Evolution. Do you have Evolution on your list?
I forgot about Evolution, but that's a good song though.
Yeah, Line in the Sand. Triple H. Give me your number 7.
My number 7, like I said, it was just music. I don't think there was I know there wasn't words to it, but just the beat of it, and it was the entrance music of the first real cool bad guy, the NWO.
Oh. I thought we were going to have on the nuts there.
The NWO.
Cool bad guy. You almost got me. Yeah.
When you heard that music come on, you knew something was coming.
Oh, there you come. Yep.
Because for like a good year and a half, 2 years, they were the show on Nitro. And they were just cool. I mean,
yeah, they started shows, they ended the show.
Yeah.
Run-ins.
And there's a case where they tried to make him a bad guy group, but three-quarters of the crowd
they were over. Yeah, they're the classic tweeners, you know.
Exactly. When Scott Hall would get up and do the survey, nobody was saying WCW.
Yeah, my number 7 is Jake the Snake Roberts.
He was on my honorable mentions.
Really? That was, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like a bass riff and just dark and perfect for his character. Number 6, please.
My number 6 was, for reasons you mentioned a while ago, my number 6 is Pain and Destruction by the Demolition.
Boom. There's one match so far. We're not gonna have a bunch.
I just love that theme song. I can't even describe how good that theme song was when I was a kid. It just kind of, these two monsters coming out.
Yep. Yeah. My number 6, Edge had a couple different songs. He was
on my honorable mention.
Yeah, he had You Think You Know Me when he first debuted. He had Rob Zombie, but my favorite was Alter Bridge doing Metalingus. I still play that song at the gym. Every time I go to the gym, I play Metalingus. I love that song. Give me your number 5.
My number 5, I love this group. Love this trio. It was stable. My number 5 is DX. Break It Down.
Yeah.
They were just in your face, sucking it, and I can't.
Just go ahead and break it down.
Break it down.
Break it down. No, really, break it down.
I just love their attitude, and I've always loved that theme song.
It was a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. Honorable mention. My number 5 is CM Punk, Kill Switch Engage. What's the name of the song? Fire. This fire burns.
See, ironically, I had CM Punk on my list. I had
Living Color though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had them both.
That was one of my rough drafts, my many rough drafts.
This was a tough one. I know. Yeah. Give me number 4.
My number 4 is the Ultimate Warrior song.
Ooh. That's higher on mine.
Is it?
Yeah, but I would always pop when I heard that.
Oh, I love that.
SummerSlam '88.
Oh, it's Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk Man. You're like watching. It's like who's gonna come out and face the Honky Tonk Man, right? And then you heard boom. That's all it took. Goosebumps. That was your number 4?
Yep.
My number 4 is the Rockers.
Yeah.
I love the Rockers. I'm not gonna start singing it or anything.
I know what it is.
You know what it is. Hopefully they know what it is.
They know what it is.
All right, give me number 3.
My number 3 is somebody that you already mentioned. Mm-hmm. My number 3 is Real American by Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
It's iconic.
Yeah. That's
whenever he would beat his opponent, which was 99.9% of the time he would win.
Yeah.
Whenever he would win, for like a good 15 minutes after the match ended, that song would still be playing. He'd be posing.
Yeah, he's still posing. It's all right. Hit repeat on this one. Yeah. Yep. My number 3, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Good stuff.
That's 4 for a 4.
I know. I'm surprised. Give me number 2.
My number 2. Anybody that has watched this show before knows how much I love. My number 2 is Iron Man by the Road Warriors.
Yeah. Yep. Good stuff. That was an audible mention. It's weird because I don't
say it. You didn't say okay.
I don't have Road Warriors on here, but I have Demolition, which sounds a little wrong.
I hated when they came to WWF and they had the Water Rush song. That was so stupid.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't bad.
But
it wasn't
Iron Man.
When you were watching Legion or Road Warriors for 10, 15 years before they even showed up in WWF.
They would play Iron Man when they were in NWA, and they would like dim the lights, and it was just like a spotlight in the ring. When they come out, it was awesome.
Yeah. My number 2 is Bret Hart. Hart Foundation. Anybody Hart, that opening guitar riff, always got me. That's probably one of my first lists that I don't have Bret Hart at number 1. So I wonder who is my number 1. I wonder who your number 1 is. I don't think I can guess it. It's probably Triple H. Yeah.
It's Triple H, everybody.
Triple H.
Because I'm not a huge Triple H fan, even though I like DX. I've never been a huge Triple H fan. But I just love that song.
You can't
Motorhead.
go wrong. You can't go wrong with Motorhead. Good stuff. So who's my number 1?
I was actually predicting that you would say Bret Hart, but now I'm lost.
Who's my second favorite, man? Who's this guy right here?
The Warrior. That's right.
Warrior. Man, as soon as that music hit, SummerSlam '88, I probably screamed like a little girl that time. And every other time he showed up, I just loved the Warrior. He was just so intense, and his music just fit him perfectly. It was fast and hard, and he'd blow up before he got to the ring, but that music just energized all his fans, and I was just an easy mark for that. So we've got more than I was expecting.
5. We got 5.
When I was thinking maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I knew for sure we'd have probably Stone Cold and Hulk Hogan, Demolition. So, yeah, that's pretty good. This was a tough one. It's a tough one. I wish people watching these would comment more on our lists and maybe make some suggestions. That'd be great to hear what they're thinking too.
Exactly.
We love feedback. We love communicating with fans. We just made it to 100 followers on Twitter.
Thank you, everybody.
We got followers in New York and Boston, all over the place now, so that's cool. Hopefully this is going to spread like wildfire.
Want to do honorable mentions?
Yeah, let's do it. We've got plenty.
We usually don't. We haven't done this in a couple weeks, but for this one, I wanted to do honorable mentions.
And we got a couple minutes here, so we're good. Let's see. You know, I always like Brutus Beefcake's music.
I don't remember Brutus Beefcake's music. I have to look that up.
I'm surprised you didn't have RVD Walk.
He's on my. If we had a top 11,
Yeah.
my number
Would've been
11
RVD.
would have been Sexy Boy.
Really?
Would have been Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels singing it or Sherry singing it?
Very good question. I don't know.
I preferred Sherry singing it. Let's see.
I had Hollywood Hogan, Voodoo Child. Everybody knows me. I love Jimmy. So
Yep, that was a good one. I'm gonna go right down the list here because I've got Eminem, Evolution. What about?
I'll go old school with this one.
Yeah, please do.
Ric Flair.
Whoa. How about Four Horsemen then? The horses galloping in the beginning there. That was awesome.
It's one of my only new school ones I put on my honorable list.
Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Demon Finn Balor. He's got better intro music.
Bobby Roode. Glorious.
No, not for me. What about Sting? Seek and Destroy by Metallica.
I almost put that on there, but I had.
Yeah, I don't even mind Alexa Bliss's music. That's pretty cool. I've got Ember Moon on here. Her intro music is pretty cool. I wish I liked her more.
I got Sabu's. I never knew who sang it, but I always thought it was a cool song. So Hookah Blues, it's called.
Yeah.
But it's actually a pretty good song.
Yeah, I can't think of it. Raven had The Offspring doing his theme music in ECW.
Yeah. I put Randy Orton's theme song.
Yeah, I got Lesnar on here.
I got Lesnar. I got Kevin Owens' theme song.
New Age Outlaws. Yeah.
Never on the list.
No. Razor Ramon.
No, I forgot about Razor. I got Jericho's.
Jericho. Yeah, I've got him on here. Yep, right here. Lita.
Got The Rock.
And that was okay.
Another one I was thinking hardcore about putting on because I love this band.
Yeah.
Man in the Box, Tommy Dreamer.
Oh yeah. I got Batista. I think Saliva did his song or a version of it. I think that's all I got. I think we mentioned everybody.
Goldberg.
That was boring. Wake.
About
So what about?
I like the Undertaker's music.
It's okay. It fits it's nothing
Fits his
special.
character.
Yeah. I didn't mind Seth Rollins' theme music until he put that "Burn It Down."
Burn It Down.
What is he burning down?
He just started doing that. Like
I know,
6
and
months ago.
I don't like it. Now Ambrose added that siren to his.
That's just annoying.
I just don't get it. What's some bad? Jim Johnson. I don't think he does the music for. A lot of them now.
Person I almost put on my list.
Huh.
I always, when I was a kid, I loved, and even to this day, I love the sound of this. Roddy Piper, the bagpipes.
Yeah.
I love bagpipes. I love bagpipes.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones to another one who came out to the ring. I don't think he had theme music, but he came out playing it early. So that was different. That was cool. That was revolutionary because then.
But there's been some bad entrance music over the years too. That
Doink the Clown had circus music. Yeah, what's some bad stuff?
I think the one that, and you might not even remember this. Paul Orndorff wrestled in WCW.
Okay.
And his theme music, it was a guy singing, and it was just horrible. It was like Mr. Wonderful, and it was horrible. It was, look it up. I can't do it justice.
Yeah.
How bad it was.
Disco Inferno had funky music.
Well, Disco I can understand because that's his name.
Yeah.
But
who's scared of a guy that can disco dance?
exactly.
Some of these gimmicks I just never understood.
Yeah.
Or the maestro.
The maestro.
Oh,
was
dude,
the
you can
worst.
play guitar. Let's fight. Or a piano.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what he did? Dumb.
Or Remember that guy that was dressed up as Kiss in WCW?
God of War, God of Thunder. Is that the song he used? What was his name? Was it the Demon?
The Demon.
Yeah. Oh, you know whose music I do like now? Baron Corbin.
Oh yeah.
That's good stuff. That's like almost sound. I don't know if it is Zakk Wylde, but it sounds like Zakk Wylde's voice.
I like, and there again, I'm not a huge fan of the wrestler that uses this, but I like Kevin Owens' theme song.
Wait, I can't think of it. I don't like Kevin Owens, so I probably don't like it. I'm very judgmental.
Yeah, you are.
Man, we need to change that out for 2019 because that didn't get me too far last year. Or the year before. Or the year before. Or the year before. Changes next week.
Yes.
Point 4 is going to be in the studio for Chapter 2. Changes. I tried growing a beard for that. I don't know if I shaved last week. I made it 2 or 3 weeks without shaving. I just look so gross.
You got a problem with people with beards?
No,
you got a problem with people.
It just
with
came
beards.
in patchy on the sides. I looked dirty, like it was like I fell in a bucket of chocolate or something. Point 4, it's January 8th.
Are we still gonna do an episode next week, or are we gonna?
Yeah, we're gonna do. We'll do both.
Are we gonna do a top 10, or are we just gonna skip a top 10 for next week?
We'll think of one.
We'll think of one. Hopefully some one that's a lot easier than this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe best face paint. Want to do best face paint?
Could we even think about 10?
Yeah.
Has there been 10 people?
Maybe not top 10, but there's probably at least 10 that did.
Technical wrestlers. We were thinking about doing that a couple weeks ago.
That would be tough.
That would be very tough.
Because I know my number one would
I know exactly who made it.
Chris Benoit, right?
Exactly.
And I don't know if I feel right about writing his name down.
Well,
that's like saying Bloody Mary in the mirror.
We're talking about his wrestling skills.
I know.
Not what he did outside of wrestling.
I know. Next week, Tuesday, is going to be a busy day, so pack a lunch.
Exactly.
2 episodes. An episode and a chapter. Sorry. I got to start calling those chapters just to change it up. So, we good?
We good.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Boom.
Yeah.
Pay by the hour, 10 pounds of golden shower. Gotta see the vision, one that's on the ground, on a positive hollow. Blank minds are always hollow, they'll be soon to follow. Living on the ground, can't stand the sea. Try to keep in motion, 'cause I feel so clean. Can't stand to see. Can't stand to see.